Tensions high again at Harris County Commissioner's Court today, this time over law enforcement pay raises and the county's $200 million budget gap.
Sharp words were exchanged between County Judge Lina Hidalgo and some of the commissioners.
Michelle Choi live downtown with what happened. Michelle.
Yeah, Commissioner's Court was once again packed today at full capacity with more than 100 speakers signed up, some in favor of the pay raises, others worried about what it would mean for the county's bottom line. As you mentioned, it was tense at times, and while jabs were thrown here and there, I can tell you it was far less chaotic than last week. The law enforcement pay raise and Harris County's $200 million budget deficit dominated today's meeting.
Instead of asking people to give up key services in order to pay for necessary raises, what are these three folks willing to give up?
Holding up handwritten notes, Judge Lina Hidalgo pressed three of her colleagues to take responsibility, claiming that voting for the raises would lead to countywide department cuts and policy changes, impacting the county library, public health, and even the DA's office.
I would like to ask them, Commissioners Garcia, Ramsey, and Briones, I call them the GOP 3. What are you willing to sacrifice from your $90.3 million budget per precinct to cover the $200 million deficit?
In her second news conference of the day, she accused them of political motives, pointing to praise from law enforcement groups.
Commissioner Briones, Commissioner Ramsey, Commissioner Garcia, the three of you will go down in history as saving Harris County law enforcement.
Constable Mark Herman claimed their support helped prevent a mass exodus of deputies who otherwise would have left for better pay in other departments. Commissioners Garcia alongside Briones promised essential services will remain intact earlier today.
But again, I want to reiterate that no core services on my watch will be cut.
So the biggest frustration for me is, one, a bit of misinformation, and secondly, the just outright false narrative that property taxes were going to be raised and that services are being cut.
Commissioner Briones says efficiencies and the county's 1,200 funded vacancies can help close the budget gap without major cuts. Ramsey explained his support for the raises this way.
I understand that when bad folks do bad things, there needs to be someone there to protect the neighborhoods, and that's what's important, and that's what we need to budget for.
Yeah, I'm told the proposed raises would cover deputies, captains, sergeants, lieutenants, detectives, but not detention officers and civilian staff. Now, I also want to mention up for discussion today was whether to raise pay for all 8 constables and the sheriff. That vote was tabled for another time. Again, this budget is still being worked on and won't be finalized until September. Back to you.
All right, money battles keep going. Thank you very much, Michelle Choi.